Hello everyone, Avaira is here. Let's continue Elder Scrolls. So, we're still in the middle of Cold Harbor, and I still need to gather army to defeat Blackwood. So, yeah. Last quest was with this tavern. This was actually a cool quest. So, really, Catwalk was such animation. Oh, really? I can imagine anyone with this animation, but not Catwalk. He looks creepy now.
Found the old ever-full flagon, eh? Interesting place, the flagon. Glad someone's finally got it sorted out. Good show.
Yeah, sure. The Airflow Flagon patrons need to get to the Hello City.
Smashing idea. Really excellent. They'll be safe there. How about that Thane? Excellent mead, certainly, but I always thought he was a bit dodgy.
He actually did. Yeah, really. Why didn't you try to help the patrons?
Well, one must choose one's battles, mustn't one? Rescuing maidens, fighting injustice, those are my specialities. But taking mead away from drunken Nords, I mean, really, that way lies madness.
Probably he is right. We even saw some dude that wasn't really happy. After all, what's happened? So, can you help these people get to the Hello City?
Righto, always happy to pitch in, lend a hand, steer a course, make a difference. I'll get them to the Hollow City. Very nice inn there, plenty of mead. They'll feel right at home.
Nice. So, Cado help them. So, where should they go? Yeah, I have this round, and this two, and that one. Where should they go? Okay, let's just continue east way. East direction. Oh. Yeah, I already was in those ruins. There must be the road behind this. You can barely go it around, but okay. What a place.
The great and wondrous Vanus Galerion has a message for you.
Oh, really? Why he... okay.
Greetings. This magical projection presents my current plan to my allies. Separated and alone, I decided to complete our mission, personally. I entered the Black Forge through a side door with the intention of destroying the Great Shackle beyond.
Why did you go in unknown?
In case it needs to be said, the Black Forge creates all of Molag Bal's vile weapons, including the Dark Anchors and the Great Shackle. With the Great Shackle destroyed, the threat of the Plane Meld should come to an end.
So you can't actually hear me, can you?
No need to concern yourself. I'm sure I have this well in hand. I imagine I've already destroyed the Great Shackle, and even now we're celebrating our victory over the Lord of Brutality. Yes, I'm sure that's what has happened.
Yeah, I don't think that's what happened. I should go in and find Vanus. Doesn't look like him, by the way. He was pretty strict, I suppose. Now he sounds too official. Maybe something happened to him. And after that he decided to go in. So, hi Zrog. So, yeah. Doesn't look right anyway. This is way to something. Actually, it was a black forge. Okay. Good for me, I don't need to find an entrance. Or maybe I need. What the hell? This is not an entrance. But I found ginger. And dog pink. And copper ring. Yay. And even pattern. For gadget bedding. Really? What did I can expect to find near the Black Forge in Cold Harbor? What a key. It could be good to be a dark elf with all their fire resist. To just swim through this lava without any problems. What it is? I can't enter. Okay, let's go around, I suppose. So maybe through this. Okay. Oh. Not what I expected. I thought it would be, I don't know, dungeon? Facility? Something. Okay, at least we have tons of pipes and lava. Good enough. Vampires around Blackforge. Why? I didn't know he is somehow connected to vampires. I thought only Dremora, some demons of sorts. Now imprisonment mage. Doesn't look happy at all.
You there, please. I need your assistance.
Are you another magical projection?
What a ridiculous question. I am the Great Mage's essence of health. The Daedra captured Vanis. They plan to use him to power the Great Shackle. To prevent this, Vanis divided his essence into 3 fragments.
Okay, and what can I do to help you?
Vampires feed upon this essence and weaken it. Kill the vampires and collect the energy they siphon from me. Restore that energy to me and I can easily break free of these flimsy bonds.
And what are you exactly?
When Vanis Galerion was captured, he cast a spell that divided him into his 3 essential essences: health, stamina, and magicka. I am the Great Mage's health. Set each of these essences free, and we can make the Great Mage whole once more.
Why he call himself Great Mage? He never did it previously. Sound too pompous. And how were you captured?
While we are the essences of the Great Mage, we aren't the Great Mage himself. Not exactly. Separated into fragments such as this, we are weak, vulnerable. It wasn't long before we, too, were bound in magical chains.
So it wasn't a smart decision to separate your own body into essences. And why do they need Vanus to power the Great Shackle?
The Great Mage is a virtual powerhouse of magicka energy. The Daedra want to use that power to speed up and complete the plane meld, finally merging Nirn into Cold Harbor. But make no mistake, Vanis has simply delayed the inevitable with this ploy.
I get it. Alright. This plain mail wasn't complete for now. So looks like I need to kill a bunch of vampires. I can do it. Hello vampires. Let's try a bit. Ow. Just transformed this. What the hell is flying around me? Oh, it stopped. Nice. Because I don't like when something flying around me. What the weaklings? Wait, I freed him and he just started to work? Okay. Looks like this vampire was between him and his work. Maybe the vampire was bored and trying to chat with them. And he's not really a chatty person and prefer to work instead.
You have returned. I had almost given up hope.
Yeah, I recovered the stun energy.
Yes, I can sense its reinvigorating presence. Give it back to me and I shall free myself. Follow my light to the slave quarters. Then we can recover our essence of stamina.
Alright, here is the stolen house. Slave quarters. So they really are slaves, but why are they trying to escape? Just walking here. Without any wardens. So, why flying around me? Yeah, it's so beautiful, but it's a bit irritating when there's stuff flying around. I'm just sitting here. Okay, let's speak with them.
I sense the time to reforge the essences of the Great Mage has arrived.
Yeah. How can I help you?
The essence before you has been used to feed the slaves and keep them working. Talk to the slaves and convince them to release my energy so that I can break free. If the slaves refuse, there is another way.
And what is this other way?
The slave's taskmaster used a device to rip away my energy. The device can recover the energy, but doing so will destroy the soul-shriven you target. However, the device only works from a distance. Get too close, and you can't target a slave.
Okay, tell me more about Vanos Galerion.
What can I tell you that you don't already know? Vanos Galerion is the most famous, most powerful, most daringly courageous mage in the Mages Guild. His legendary exploits are, well, legendary.
This all looks suspicious. Why did he think he could take care of this on his own?
Weren't you listening? He's the great mage.
And?
There isn't anything he can't accomplish once he sets his mind to it. This particular conundrum is merely a minor bump in the road. Makes things more interesting.
Still looks suspicious. so I can collect only from them.
I hate this so-called existence.
Why are you so depressed?
I think the more pertinent question is, why aren't you more depressed? Why hasn't this horrible place made you so sad you can hardly breathe? Why? Why? There's gotta be something wrong with you.
No.
I hate this so-called existence.
Okay, I need you to return the energy that was fed to you.
Not a chance, dunghead. It was given to me. Go find your own.
But if you give it to me, I can use it to destroy this forge.
Well, in that case, just make sure you shut down this damn forge.
Alright. Hello, Raventhrone.
I saw you eyeing my fire. It isn't very warm, but it's all we've got. Go find your own fire, stranger.
Hey, this fire is enough for us, boss. Both of us. Anyway, will you give me the energy they fed to you?
Why? You don't look like you need it. Without it, I'll grow weak and wither away. Wait, that's what you want to happen. You want to hurt me.
And not really. This won't hurt you. If you give me the energy, it will help you.
It will?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. All right, take it. Take it and leave me alone.
Alright.
I wish we could take longer breaks, but the work never ends.
The energy they fed to you, I need it back.
And what will you give me in return? What do you have that will keep me whole and strong enough to do the work that is required of me?
It's actually weird answers. If you don't return the energy, I'll give you triple bitten.
Oh, so high and mighty. You think to take the place of the Taskmaster, do you? Oh, very well. Take it and get out of my sight. Some of us have to work for a living.
Yeah, sure. Why are you so like Putin? In Russia, almost everyone hates him.
Escape? That's easy. Waiting for the right time to make your move? That's where the difficulty comes in.
I need the energy that was fed to you.
And how will that help this one see the escape plan to fruition? This one thinks you should bother someone else now.
No. Give me the energy or I'll rip it from you.
Always with the violence.
Uh-huh.
Your kind so predictable. Very well. Take it. This one hopes you joke on it.
At least he's still alive. And the last one. Probably you can find better Photoshop versions, not only on Bear, because it's just a Photoshop. And of course he is fearless when there are so many cops in the country.
Don't run off like that again, Alexis. You know that I worry so.
So, we returned the energy that was fed to you.
Dear Alexis, why would I do such a thing? The energy makes me strong. I haven't felt this good in such a long time.
Does gold have value in Cold Harbor?
Oh, Alexis, you remembered how much I love bright and shiny things. I never could refuse your requests. Take the energy and use it well.
It'd actually be weird that you cannot ask few questions to better understand person and then use persuade or intimidate. That should be logical. You can ask her by yourself.
Did you succeed?
I recovered the energy from the slaves.
The Great Mage himself couldn't have done any better, but don't tell him I said that. After you return my energy, I will break free. The last fragment is trapped in the foundry. Follow my light and I'll show you the way.
Alright, take back your energy. Now have slimy ball. Enemies. Okay, but we made it just through it. Okay, the last one. Fire flame Atronax. Probably I can just go around.
It's exquisite, but this has to end. The Great Mage must be made whole again so we can finish our mission.
So how do I get you out of there?
4 seals contain the magic that binds me to this machine. While this essence is locked in place, they siphon my energy into the forge.
I thought you divided yourself so they couldn't do this to you.
Vanus divided himself to prevent them from using his considerable energy to power the Great Shackle. It didn't stop them from plugging this essence into the forge, however. Unlock the 4 seals and I'll be able to escape this damned machine.
Still looks suspicious. I don't understand what they're doing to you.
They plan to use the Great Mage to provide a considerable boost of energy to complete the plane meld ahead of schedule. Vanus divided his energy among the 3 essences, making each one worthless to the Great Shackle.
Then what purpose does this device serve?
It provides the power necessary to craft Moloch Baal's vile implements of conquest. Daedric weapons, dark anchors, the components of the Great Shackle itself. And I am the source of this energy. At least, while the seals of binding remain in place.
I mostly wanna ask what was the source before him. It works somehow. It worked previously. And what does the Great Shackle do?
It is a larger, more powerful version of a dark anchor, designed to complete the connection, to draw Oblivion and Nirn together.
Oh, okay. So I need to unlock the seals, whatever it is. Okay, it wasn't hard at all. Yeah, it's pretty obvious I'm playing sneaky. Because I'm not really enjoying the combat system of this game. So I really enjoying the stealth system of the game. Okay, I'm not really like it too, but at least it saves my time. Also, I always prefer to do the clean job, if you understand what I mean. It was more satisfying than just to brutally rush into enemies. Of course, if there is no good combat system. In some games you can really enjoy combat, so you can just brutally go and kill everyone. Can see the book. I want to take it. Orange Dark Anchors. Our great Prince Malkbal has found a way to conquer the wretched realm of Nier. Using dark anchors crafted in the Black Forge to weaken the barrier between worlds, the metaphysical chains will allow us to merge Nier and Cold Harbor into a singular domain, ruled by the Lord of Schemes himself. It takes considerable power to form the connection across the chaos of Oblivion. Unfortunately, this energy isn't as easy to acquire as the raw materials used to create the planar hooks and chains. Powerful mortals, especially powerful magic users, provide the cleanest, the most effective source of energy. On the other end of the spectrum, the soul driven are practically worthless for this purpose, as the amount of energy we can draw from them is barely enough to start the melting process, let alone carry it to fruition. Unless an unlimited source of power, Mortal Mage suddenly makes itself available to us. We will have to explore other alternatives. Maronic Antonax. Our various experiments have finally paid off. We have discovered, through much trial and error, that Atrax can be used to supply enough energy to power the Dark Anchors, and may even be capable of powering the ultimate Dark Anchor, the Great Shackle. Flame and Frost Atrax work well, but the most power by far is provided by the volatile Storm Atrax. These creatures of wind and lightning will need to be acquired in great numbers to provide the energy we need to launch the Dark Anchors and the Great Shackle into Nier. This appears to be our best solution, at least until we can acquire a steady source of powerful mortal mages to draw from. We will continue to work on that avenue as well, for the glory of Malakbal. Okay, get it. So the mage really useful to them. Actually, I prefer to combine in all the styles. I prefer to be sneaky while I can be sneaky. But if the combat starts, I will not run from it. I will fight, and I mostly prefer melee. But also I like to sneaky kill from afar or using magic, mostly control magic. But destruction magic also fun. So yeah, I mostly combine all what you can combine in the game in one character. And you can see it actually in all the games I'm streaming. They mostly choosing classes that combine in most of stuff. All the mechanics in one to be most universal, jack of all trades of sorts.
The bindings, they feel brittle, less powerful.
Yeah, and I unlocked the binding cells.
Then these bindings can no longer hold me. This essence will join you, and then we can find the physical form of the Great Mage.
Yeah, bindings. And where is the one with Galerian's body?
Through the boiler tunnels waits the mighty Guardian, Kothutwilk. Defeat the Guardian and open the cage that holds our physical form. I can lead you to the Great Mage. Just stay close and follow my light.
Alright. Did I forget to take something? No. Boiler tunnels. garden.
Insolent intruder! The mage belongs to me!
So why are you running? Okay. Place. So I need to rotate the sculpture or what? Else can do it. Okay, just need to place. It looks like a portal. The body was found.
Ah, health and vitality. Welcome, and now stamina returns. How I've missed you, old friend. Ah, much better. Now, follow me out of this foul place. Then we can talk.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I just saved you and you just... What a moronic mage. He just failed and so much purpose. Still too much.
Perhaps I shouldn't have attempted this by myself.
Oh, perhaps. So, this is a great shackle?
Yes, the Great Shackle, where the plane meld begins and ends. I thought I could deal with it on my own, but I was wrong. You have restored me, released me from captivity. With your continued help, we can end this threat once and for all.
Yeah, maybe.
The time has come. The Great Shackle must be destroyed.
And what can I do to help?
Stay close and follow my every command. Taking down the Great Shackle, the primary conduit for the plane meld, requires precision and the careful application of destructive spells. As it so happens, I am a master of destructive spells.
But not master of precision. So, let's go destroy the Great Shackle.
This won't be easy. Is there anything else you want to ask me before we move out?
What else can you tell me about the Great Shackle?
What can I tell you that isn't obvious? The Great Shackle is the ultimate version of Molag Bal's Dark Anchors. A massive weapon capable of completing the plane meld of its own accord. It would be a fascinating device if it wasn't so terrifying.
So, is there a plan you want to share with me?
They wanted to use my energy to power the shackle. That indicates to me that the shackle utilizes some form of energy. Disrupting that flow of energy may be key to destroying the Great Shackle. I'll know more once we get inside.
Alright, then let's get moving. What a place. And no love around. Just cold water and machinery.
The shackle sends metaphysical chains of energy across the planar chaos to latch onto our world. While the Dark Anchors have been able to pull portions of Nirn into Cold Harbor, the Great Shackle has the power to steal our entire world!
Yeah, the smoke ball definitely a fan of chains.
A barrier spell on the door? How pedestrian. Give me a moment and I'll open the way.
Don't look like a drop.
I must be weaker than I thought. That took a lot out of me. Once we get inside, you take the lead.
Okay. There's a bunch of mechanisms.
Lead on. I'm right behind you. Let's see what secrets this installation holds.
Okay.
I need to conserve my energy for dealing with the shackle. So I leave the hacking and slashing up to you.
Alright, so let's go stealth.
We need to locate the source of energy that provides the power for the shackle.
Probably not there. Can you go away?
Remarkable! This could be what we're looking for.
And looks
Very
suspicious.
interesting. It appears to be similar to the cage I was imprisoned in at the Black Forge. Examine this pedestal and tell me what you make of it. No! What have you done?
I have no idea.
You reversed the energy flow. Good work! Now go upstairs and find the other conduits.
Okay. Upstairs. Where's the way to upstairs?
Is someone out there? I could use a little help in here.
Familiar voice.
Hello? Can you let me out of this cage, please?
So she's in one of these cages.
I appreciate the help, and I won't forget this. I'll return the favor one day. You can count on that.
Oh yeah, she looks like one of the Sharons.
I thought I would rot in that cage forever.
Oh, here was one's Galarian to destroy the Great Shackle.
What an excellent idea! You can count on my help. I'll go find Vanus and prepare myself for battle.
Okay. Don't get captured just like that.
You there! Over here! Would you be so kind as to open this cage?
Another
My
mage?
thanks, friend.
Doesn't look like a mage.
Someone needs to pay for locking me away in this dung heap.
One is Galarian and I are here to destroy the Great Shackle.
And I need to bust some heads, so I'm going to help you with your mission. I'll find Vanus and ready myself for battle.
Okay. So it looks like they keeping mages and other dudes just to get more power for their shackle. Now it's slow me down. this is the way up. Don't see anything interesting. Lower level. Look at this. Doesn't look like a statue. Someone transformed into stone, I suppose. Another one. Oh, all of them here. And the last one. So, there's the morning. What is the morning? Interesting. It was nice to jump on such stuff. Just like this. No! I was so close. But nope. Oh, they await me. Okay.
I never expected that reversing the conduits would cause that poor creature to explode. Ah, well, live and learn. This door leads to the Great Mooring. We're almost there.
I didn't saw any explosions, by the way. So there was someone inside this stuff. Okay. Hello, here again. And how?
We meet again, fellow knight. Wonderful day to sally forth, wouldn't you say?
How did you get here?
Oh, you know, a hidden path, the odd secret door, and Bob's your uncle. Here I am. I heard you were going to attack the Great Shackle. That's a quest worthy of a knight of my stature.
Oh, yeah. Actually, destroying Great Shackle must really be the more
Let's move
boss.
out! The Great Shackle isn't going to destroy itself, you know!
Come at me, vile shackle. We're going to give you a damn good thrashing.
Defend me while I cast this extremely powerful and fantastically impressive spell!
I haven't bugged, I can defend you.
Keep them off me. I have to concentrate, and even the least distraction can be disastrous.
Strike! Now! Destroy!
They're even weaker than regular mobs.
Deal with those creatures! Must I do everything on this mission?
Aid me!
How many we should go? Okay, another one.
I need healing!
So, hopefully we are close to finish it. Looks like
Must be
no.
electrifying to watch a master such as I while I work.
How many attracts I need to kill? Oh, we will finish it.
I need more time. Don't let those creatures get past you.
Actually, I can use all these attracts to power the craft of this damn anchor and actually already finish it. Instead of using them for protection. So he definitely did something.
I did it! The great shackle has been shattered! The threat of the plane meld is no more!
Jolly good. And as soon as you deal with the planar vortex, everything will be right as rain.
What? Explain yourself, man. What planar vortex?
The shackle formed a planar vortex, kind of like an oblivion straw that will suck Nirn right through and into Cold Harbor. Quite amazing how I knew that.
Enough! We can discuss this back in the Hollow City. I'll open a portal before this entire place collapses on top of us.
Okay. So it looks like we still have a threat to Nirn. So anyway, we need to deal with Malkbal.
We have accomplished great things this day, my faithful friend.
So is the Great Shackle destroyed?
Was there ever any doubt? Between your skills and my formidable magical prowess, the destruction of the shackle was a foregone conclusion. We aren't finished yet, however. Cadwell claims that we have more to do if we are to truly save Nirn.
Maybe he know what we are doing and what he doing. Not
I
we
would
need
love
to do.
to explore this lost city, but apparently we still have much to do. This planar vortex that Cadwell describes concerns me greatly. Let's head inside and formulate a new plan to deal with this danger.
Alright. And what are your thoughts on the current situation?
If what Cadwell says is true, our job isn't finished here. And I'm positive we got the Daedric Prince's attention at the shackle. He won't be too happy about what we did to his toys. That means we need to hit him before he hits us.
And what do you suggest?
I need to consult with my colleagues in the Mages Guild. We need to gather whatever information we can on this planar vortex. I hate going into a situation blind.
Yeah, this is pretty logical decision. Anything I can do to help?
Let the mages inside know that I'll be joining them in a moment. I need to finish with Cadwell and the groundskeeper first. I don't know about you, but I find them both to be more than a little, peculiar.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand what you people see in this city. I mean, compared to the rest of Cold Harbor, it's a bloody rat hole.
Oh. Why didn't you mention this planar vortex before?
I'm not entirely sure. I suppose it slipped my mind. Besides, I thought everyone knew about the planar vortex. You can't take 5 steps in Cold Harbor without hearing someone screaming about it. Of course, those screams are rather unintelligible.
Pretend I never heard about it.
Oh, it's the planar vortex, the penultimate convergence, the plane meld between the worlds. I haven't been there myself, mind you, but Honor tells me it's a nasty place, all those horrible Nern bits melting into the beautiful Cold Harbor scenery.
Yeah, I get it. Can we stop that from happening?
It's already happening, my good chap, and the only access to the planar vortex is through the portal in Molog Ball's courtyard. Wait a moment. Are you thinking of assaulting the Lord of Scheme's labyrinth and going through the portal? Count me in!
Sure. So, labyrinth. Oh well. And what's inside?
I'm glad Varna's made it. I was afraid we'd lost the old braggart. Varna's and I go way back. I'm not sure we could continue this mission without him.
We all knew we'd be fighting for our lives and the lives of the people of Nern when we agreed to undertake this mission. I never expected anything different.
You must be the person who rescued all these people. We were part of Varnus Galerian's group before. Well, before everything fell apart. We appreciate everything you've done for us.
Is this all that made it back?
The 4 of us, yes. There were many more, but, well, you've seen it out there. Even our fabled leader was lost to the harsh plain of Cold Harbor. We're all that made it back.
I risked Vanus. He want to speak to you all.
What? You've got to be kidding. I saw him being torn away. There's no way they'd let him live. You must have him mixed up with someone. There just isn't any way.
I am not. He'll be here shortly.
Ah, my old friend. I thought we'd lost you.
What? It can't be!
So good to see you all again, my friends. I'm glad we all made it here safely.
Varney, you're alive. That's wonderful.
Ah, dear Nalia. My heart fills with delight at the sight of you. Yes, I am safe.
Where have you been, old friend? Trying to win the war all by yourself again?
Well, yes, but I ran into a bit of trouble. Our friend here showed up and lent me a hand.
Well then, you have our thanks. I'm not sure we could have gone on without Varnus.
Cheer up, dear Nalia. I'm here now. But our mission isn't finished. We have to destroy the planar vortex and end the plane meld.
Do you have a plan, old friend?
I know what we need to do. I'm just not sure how we go about doing it. We need to discuss this with the Fighters Guild. We need a council of war.
Yeah, this is the right decision, I suppose. Never ignore Bendrawas for some reason.
My job is to establish the Mages Guild Hall here in the Hollow City.
Oh, I get it. There are way more people here than just 4 of them, really.
I fear for the mages still lost in the wilds of Cold Harbor. I do hope we find them all before too much time has passed.
Have you had any word from the missing mages?
A number of guild members have made it to the city, and we received magical communications from a few others. You've already helped so many of us. I hate to ask more of you, but if you go back out there, please set the rest of our comrades free.
Alright. And let me free my inventory first. Some crappy crap. This repair kit. Why can't they sell this crap? I don't really need it. 34 level. I can sell this crap. Oh, but I can destroy. I don't need some siege stuff. And repair. Maybe I'll switch some items now. Yeah, this one definitely better than mine. Probably just because of the snow. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Who knows? Unhanded. Yeah, it's definitely better, and it's that item, so I should take it instead of what? Penetration damage. Okay, instead of shock axe. Nice. Additional damage.
We need to gather our forces and end this. If we stand back and do nothing, the plane meld will destroy our world.
Does the Mage Guild know anything about the city?
We expected it to be here, having studied the lore surrounding Cold Harbor and having read The Fall of Meridia's city. But I never expected it to be in such fine condition, or separate from the evils of this realm. I believe we were lucky.
Lucky or how so?
Well, think about it. Everything else that gets drawn into Molag Bal's realm becomes twisted and corrupted. But somehow, the Hollow City has remained free of the Dark Lord's influence. That's either luck or divine providence, if you ask me.
Maybe.
I find it rather inspiring to see the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild working together. It gives me hope for the future.
And what's the role of the Mages Guild in all this?
Why, just what you'd expect. In addition to providing portals and arcane knowledge, our mages can also unleash a storm of destruction spells at a moment's notice. We're ready to put an end to this plane meld. Just give the word.
It's pretty optimistic. So I need to gather more people, I suppose. Yeah, of course I can speak with the groundkeeper, but I still can probably gather more people. So let's do this. Yeah, I can go this way this time.
Land or sea, I run to her and together
So actually there are way more survivors now. And this is good. I always like the idea in games when you have some sort of hub. You can actually find people for it and make it alive. Rebuild it, make it bigger, invite people inside and so on. I really enjoyed, for example, Fallout 4 with some mods that give you persons to remove all the clutter outside, make new cities, make the caravan trade and so on. It actually, in summary, give you opportunities to see the difference between this old and deadly desert that was transformed into living, I don't know, nice living place, probably. Nice place for living. Yeah, probably it's alright. Wonder of words. Split of the road means
sometimes the right thing and the wrong thing are the same thing.
Who are you? What the hell?
You have come to Haj Uzith in its most desperate hour.
To where? What is this place?
Haj Uzith is a place out of time. An ancient Argonian settlement, plucked from the Black Marsh and deposited into this dread realm. We know of your mission to Cold Harbor, and we would like to help. But unfortunately, my people are divided.
Divided about what?
Divided over the fate of our history. But tradition demands that you pass our trials and prove your worth before I reveal all of our secrets to you, outsider. Please, head down this path to the city. I will follow you.
Alright, I will go to Haj Uzith or Exit. Anyway. I have no idea what the name. Is this Sargonian head? No, it's probably too big. Everywhere is this beetles. Places outside in this cold harbor looks mostly the same. A bit of water, a bit of weird trees, a bit of stone and spikes, and stony spikes. Peasants. Okay, and
I told you, Zohaniel. We will not aid the outsider while our factions continue to argue about the fate of our beloved Hist tree.
The outsider has come, Anjin Saka, just as the Hist tree foretold. Perhaps now we can finally settle our disputes and do what is best for the Hist and for Nirn itself.
We shall see, Tree Minder. We shall see.
Tree Miner. Anyway, this is definitely Hist. But look mostly dead of sorts.
Are you ready to help us, outsider? Will you undertake the trials?
Just tell me about these trials.
There are 2 trials, each designed to prove your worth to one of the factions here in Haj Uzith. The trial of spirit and the trial of body. One shall test your intangible qualities, the other your physical virtues.
Alright, what is the trial of spirit?
The Trial of Spirit is a test to prove your worth to the scholars of Haj Uzith. It shall challenge your mind and determine your strength of spirit.
Haj Uzith. Okay. And what is the trial of body?
The Trial of Body is a test to prove your worth to Anjin Saka and his warrior faction. I'm sure it involves some kind of contest of strength and physical prowess.
And what will this test determine?
By successfully completing the trials, you shall show your worth and skills to our factions. Then you may participate in the great debate that has fractured our community for so long. Are you ready to undertake these trials?
Yeah, I'm ready to undertake the trials.
Do you wish to start the Trial of Spirit?
Yes, I'm ready to begin.
This trial determines if your spirit can understand the spirit of my people. We cherish courage, which helps us face this realm's horrors, endurance, which allows us to bear its hardships, and preservation, which keeps our traditions alive.
Okay, courage, endurance, and preservation. I understand.
Take these amulets and speak to the people on the South Pyramid. Give each amulet to the person that best represents its spiritual quality. For each correct match, you'll receive a gem.
And what's the gems for?
3 statues at the top of the pyramid represent the challenges our values must contend with. Place the gems in the correct statues to symbolize overcoming these challenges. Then meet me at the base of the pyramid when you have finished the trial.
That's so complicated. Always with these lizards.
An egg brother betrays his people in silent mire. Sithis take him for doing such a thing.
But for him, I suppose. Okay, let's get the gems for this. We came to Cold Harbor. In the ancient past, my people lived in Nirn. Our great civilization rose from the warm swamps of Black Marsh, and our beloved history was connected to the other histories of the world. But the time of change was coming. The Argonian civilization as we knew it was coming to an end. Our history told us so, and our history despaired. It did not want to see the great civilization fall. It did not want to see its children reduced to a more primitive, primal state. Our history thought the solution is what keep our civilization intact. That our legends tell us is when Malakbal appeared with an offer we couldn't refuse. The Lord of Brutality offer was simple. He would create a place in his realm of Cold Harbor for our history and its children, a place where we could continue our values and traditions just as we had always done. We would not have to fear the coming changes that would sweep through the rest of the Argonian settlements, and all the Daedric princes asked for all he wanted in return was a little of our history's sap. Our beloved history decided that it could spare a bit of sap in exchange for the continued health and happiness of its children. It accepted Malakbal's offer, and the city of Haj Uzith, along with its people and its haste, slid into oblivion and came to rest upon Cold Harbor's dark and dismal shores. Did our haste make the right decision? As for the leaders of the scholars and the warriors to decide, for me and for most of the common citizens of Haj Uzith, we'd rather have the civilization we know than the unknown fate we were destined to endure before we departed for the isolated lands of Cold Harbor. Okay. Anyway.
You must be here for the Trial of Spirit. Know that I am the Lord Master of Haj Uzith. I maintain the traditions and customs of my people.
Hanil provided me with an amulet to give to you.
Of course. And which amulet do you think best matches my venerable nature?
Venerable nature? Wait a second.
You must be here for the trial of spirit. Know that I am the Lord Master of Haj Uzeth. I maintain the traditions and customs of my people.
Ah, okay.
Of course. And which amulet do you think best matches my venerable nature?
Preservation, I suppose?
Thank you. My role here is to preserve and pass on the traditions of my people so that each generation never forgets where we came from. Take this gem of preservation. You will need it when you go to the pyramid's upper level.
Okay. The vendors of Haj Uzef. With the scholars of Haj Uzef value the spiritual attributes above all others: courage, endurance, preservation. While this values hold a special place in the hearts of all our people, it is the scholars who truly understand how these attributes help our society not only to survive, but to thrive in these strange lands. Courage allows us to deal with those who may not always agree with our point of view and to face the unknown. This dark land constantly presents strange challenges and new obstacles, but we must not cower before these. We must meet them head on and deal with them as bravely and as boldly as we can. Endurance allows us to withstand the hardship and difficulties of this harsh, barren land. It takes patience and skill and the natural hardness to overcome the constant changes of this punishing realm. We must bear the brunt of the difficulties and withstand every unexpected storm if we hope to survive. Preservation allows us to remember our past and maintain the civilization that our history has sacrificed so much to safeguard. We look to the words and deeds of our ancestors to be our guides, and we protect the stories and lessons of the past so that they can continue to teach us and remind us of who and what we are.
I see the trial of spirit has begun. I am a go-between. I negotiate interactions between my people's two factions, as well as with the other inhabitants of Cold Harbor.
Alright, have an amulet for you.
And which of Zohan Neal's baubles do you think matches my daring nature?
I'm not sure actually between these two. Logical should be endurance. But can be courage still. Courage allows us to deal with those who may not always agree with our point of view. Okay, it's still courage, I suppose. Yeah, still courage.
And which of Zohan Neal's... Thank you. I need to be brave and resolute to negotiate not only with my own people, but with the sad and dangerous creatures that roam this twisted plain.
Yeah, that's actually what confused me.
Take this gem of courage. You will need it when you reach the top of the pyramid.
Because I understand him that he only speaks between his people, not with other creatures outside. Yeah. Because to speak with others, yeah, you definitely need some courage. Another plasm. Whatever it is.
Keeping myself busy here.
Are you here for the trial of spirit? Then know that I am but a humble farmer dealing with whatever this strange land throws at me so that I can provide food for my people.
Yeah, I have an amulet to give to you.
One of Zohaniel's necklaces, I assume. And which one do you think matches my pragmatic outlook on life?
Yeah, of course, endurance, because it's one
Thank you.
left.
I deal with the hardships of coaxing food from this foul land. Without my dedication, who knows what my people would be eating? Please, take this gem of endurance. You'll need it when you go to the top of the pyramid.
Alright. So I can be wrong. Statue of life. Ah, that's the problem. Statue of life, statue of time, statue of the unknown. Okay, logically unknown is the courage. Statue of time is preservation. Preservation, anyway. And yeah, endurance for life.
The outsider returns. And was your trial of spirit successful?
I suppose yes. I successfully completed the trial of spirit.
Good. That means you understand the spirit of my people.
Yeah. What should I do next?
You must still complete the trial of body. Speak to Anjin Saka when you are ready to begin.
Will you answer some questions now?
You have proven yourself, as I knew you would. I shall answer what I can.
How did your people wind up in Cold Harbor?
The time of the great Argonian civilization was coming to an end, and our history feared what that would mean for its children. When Molag Bal offered a different solution, the history gladly accepted.
Yeah, looks pretty the same as in this book. And what does Molag Bal get out of the deal?
We allow Molag Bal's minions to draw sap from the Hist tree. The only thing sustaining the Hist in this foul land is the crystal that Molag Bal gave us. But over time, the crystal has poisoned the Hist. It is dying.
And this problem is the source of their problems. Tell me more about your history.
Our Hist cares for us, protects us. To preserve our culture, our history struck a bargain with Molag Bal. Now the crystal provided by the Lord of Brutality somehow keeps the Hist alive. But it cannot fully heal the poison in this soil.
And what is this crystal?
We believe that the crystal is one of Molag Bal's vampiric shards. Foul relics that corrupt whatever they come in contact with. The crystal only prolongs the suffering of the Hist. No matter the cost, that suffering needs to end.
And you mentioned helping settle a debate.
Yes, provided you prove yourself worthy to both sides. Our two factions argue over the ultimate fate of the Hist tree. Which is the better outcome? Eternal death or eternal suffering? And then, of course, there is your mission to this dread realm.
And what do you know of my mission?
We know that you have come to this realm with the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild. We know that you seek to stop the plane meld that Molag Bal has orchestrated. We want to help you, but we can't while our people disagree.
And can't the Hist just tell you what it wants?
If only it were that simple. Our Hist is weak, barely sustained by the crystal that feeds it. It hasn't spoken to us in a long, long time. But I have had dreams. They revealed your imminent arrival and hinted at your involvement in our debate.
Interesting. How did your people win the... Oh yeah, I already asked that. Okay, I get it. I'm also in the same situation now. And yeah, they probably should drop the Hist. And his suffering help us to defeat Molag Bal and leave this foul place.
You have completed the trial of spirit. Are you ready to undertake the trial of body now?
Yes, I'm ready to begin the trial of Anya.
Know that our arrangement with Moloch Ball prohibits us from interfering with the Dremora who collect sap from the Hist. You, however, are under no such obligation.
And what does this have to do with the trial of Anya? I may need to just kill them.
It has everything to do with the trial. It is the trial. Beneath the North Pyramid, Dremora gather sap from the Hist into great vats. They use treated wood to heat the sap and refine it, drawing forth its magical essence.
And what do you want me to do?
Demonstrate your strength and physical prowess. Destroy the vats and disrupt their operations. If you add more treated wood to the fires, the sap will burn, and the vats will melt in the intense heat. Complete this task, and then return to me.
Alright.
Well...
Okay. North Pyramid. Okay. On center. Oh, it's this banners everywhere. Looks strange. This looks like a Dwemer ruin. A Daedric ruin. Yeah, still looks like a Dwemer ruin. Okay. How can I get this wood? Okay, I can see some wood. Going to grab it and drop into something. Okay, let's drop it. Yeah, I need to grab even more of this stuff.
Oh my god.
For some reason I don't need to collect the wood anymore. Just need to throw it. And last one. No, I need to go through. Damn it. Okay, now I can go stealth again. I'm a hero.
The outsider has returned.
Yeah, I overhid the somewhat and completed the trial body.
Well done, outsider. That should give the Hist time to heal while the Dremora rebuild the refining vats.
And what does Mogbal do with the Hist-sub?
Nothing good, that's for sure. He covets the magical essence of the Hist sap and refines it into potions and elixirs, whose purpose we can only guess at. It's a perversion, but it is one we must endure.
I've completed boss trials.
Then the time has come to choose. Do you agree that life, no matter the hardships, is sacred? Or do you side with the scholars, who would rather end the suffering and let our history die?
What happens if I agree to support the warriors?
If you settle the debate in the warriors' favor, then the history continues to live, and our civilization shall endure, just as it always has in this harsh land. Plus, my warriors shall stand at your side in your final battle against Molag Bal.
No, this is definitely a bad decision.
You have completed our trials, outsider. Now we ask you to settle our long debate. Will you side with the scholars or with the warriors?
Remind me what the scholars believe?
The scholars believe that the history cannot continue as Molag Bal's slave. It withers away, but the crystal will not let it die. This cruel existence, this terrible suffering, it must come to an end. Oblivion is preferable to eternal torment.
Yeah, I personally agree with scars. At least their tribe will survive. And they can find a new history when they can leave this damn cold harbor. So yeah, I agree with the scholars. The history should be allowed today.
This outcome, while sad, is for the best. We shall give you a boon to help you in your struggle. Without the vampiric shard, the Hist will pass on naturally. But first, you need to convince Anjin Saka to accept your decision.
Okay.
Have you made a decision, outsider?
Yes, I agree with the scholars. The history's suffering must end.
I see, but our traditions allow a choice, any choice, to be challenged. You must defend your decision by defeating our champion in combat.
Really?
If you cannot uphold your conviction through battle, then how can you expect us to honor your decision?
Okay, now I understand why they didn't finish this debate. Because scholars definitely don't want to fight with the best champions to prove their decision. Alright, I fight as many warriors as they want to throw at me, but my decision stands.
Your conviction and certainty do you proud. Very well. The warriors will accept your decision.
That's better. So, I'm going to remove this vampiric shard. Really? Seriously, one hero? A previous decision was way harder but when you need to choose between alchemist and the mage. When their souls was melted into one body. It was way harder because both of them were good. But here it's pretty obvious because Water's decision is to just keep it like it, just endure existence in such a foul place. They don't like it, but they will just suffer generation by generation. There is no point of it. But to help us defeat Mogbow and leave this place. Even without haste, they can find a new one or join other tribes. So I think actually that's what Mogbow expected. It is a fine trap for these lizards because the haste is sacred for them. They can kill it and it won't die by its own because of this vampire crystal. So they will be they will suffer for eternity here. And Mogbow can collect this haste up. So yeah. Definitely better to deny it. Actually we're not killing haste. It will die on its own.
The cursed shard has been destroyed. Currents of happiness and grief flow through the river this day.
And Nightblade has been decided.
Thank you, outsider. Because of you, the history's eternal suffering and enslavement shall finally come to an end. We shall mourn the Hist, but we shall also find solace now that its pain and torment is over. When you need us, we shall be there.
Nice. Yeah, of course this is only their history, but we can defeat Mogbow and leave this place. A lot of people are not happy to be there. We're all gonna die or we will leave this place. Only two ways. So better to leave this place, I think. Yeah, of course, they really need Hist to survive. But Hist will be alive for some time while we're dealing with the Mogbow. And then they can just leave this place, finally. And find fresh new histories. So it's okay. The problem only if we will not defeat Mogbow. But I actually planning to do it. And if I will die and won't able to do it, so who cares after all? I will be dead. All these archmages, mage guild, fighter guild, everyone will be dead. And then the worlds will be melted. So everyone will die. So we will all survive and we'll get a new life, or we all gonna die. So a very simple choice, actually. Because we're not here just to piss off the Mogbow. We're here to save the world. And if we will fail, so everyone will fail. And this does too. Because when worlds will be melted, everyone will die, except for Dremora. And the drum. Dungeon. Yeah, history anyway then. This crystal only preserve it to let the Dremora gather all this sub and only for this purpose. And also in this state it's useless for Argonians because normally they should listen to his, but their history is silent for years at least, because it's actually almost dead. And it's useless for them.
Put down your weapons. We can think of better things to do than fight.
Really? I can see some scrolls, something suspicious. Something that I need. So I need to kill them. At the theme. To all my beloved minions and pawns, the current theme for our never-ending party is Dance of Death. Make sure the minstrels continue to sing and dance without pause. I especially enjoy Idra's voice. It is so sweet and melodic, and her dancing is most hypnotic. I want her music to fill this house, and the way her body moves, its poetry in motion. Do not let her stop on pain of death. Yours. Now that I'm holding her prizes musical instrument in my upstairs chamber. This will guarantee her compliance. Besides, I might reward her with the honor of playing a private performance for me later in the event. Now have fun and make those soul-shriven suffer. There is a gun. Interesting. Upstairs chamber. Okay. And to get into this chambers, I suppose. Can go there? Really? Oh, I can.
Look, intruders. I want that one over there. That one belongs.
No, I can't jump on chandelier. Okay. Oh, panties. I actually said pause. Maybe I failed to pronounce normally, but just look how they chin there. Other place. No. Interesting place.
Put down your weapons. We can think of better things to do than fight, can't we?
Are you happy now?
Greetings. Yes?
Okay, looks like everything's fine. Yeah, the statue looks impressive. Looks cool. Even with skeletons. Yes, dungeon looks pretty unique in comparison with others. I found a way to upstairs. It doesn't help me. I'm not sure where to go. the main party, I suppose.
Look, intruders. I want that one over there. That one belongs to me.
So I can free them? Oh, okay. I just return back.
Set it ablaze!
Hey, what's wrong with you? The only problem with this dungeon, I have no idea where to go. Okay, I found the way up, but there's no point of it. Now, this is it. Wait a second. The name Asteroidra is carved on the back of this finely crafted note. Yeah, I should try to return the note to its owner, and I know the owner. She's in town in the Hollow City. It's time to kill this dude. I can just continue spamming this. Yeah. Reading this game mostly sucks in terms of bounce and damage. I already know, really? I know the recipe from somewhere. Okay. The name of the stuff. Okay, I can leave this place, I suppose. It can be some chest around in the area. Oh, they are friendly. Every one of them. It's a bit weird that you can free anyone here. But okay. I probably can just teleport from there. This area probably cleared already. Yeah, I can teleport there. Yeah, I have two roads leading to the north. And probably I should follow them, because everything here is cleared. Yeah, to the east is the Black Forge, so I should go to the left. What was that? It changed
They've been
his
captured.
form? Who
I
captured?
arrived with a few other wizards, conjuration masters. We helped open the portal to Cold Harbor. Unfortunately, we didn't arrive where we expected. A defensive countermeasure, I think. Molag Bal's forces were upon us in an instant.
And where are the others?
They were captured by Daedra, led by Judge Zivon. In the confusion, I managed to slip away. I've been scouting around in scamp form ever since. The mages are on trial inside the Hall of Judgment. I could hear Judge Zivon shouting at them. We must help them.
Okay, this makes sense. Now I understand why he changed the form. So, okay. I'll help. Where do we start?
A magical barrier shields the entryway to the hall. It's powered by elemental crystals. We must destroy the crystals and collect a key to open the gate. You must hurry. Daedric justice can be swift.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
Collect the gate key from the coffer to the north, and destroy the 3 crystals to bring down the barrier. There's 1 crystal in each tower. Meet me near the Hall of Judgment's entrance when you're done. I'll continue scouting until then.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
Mages Guild Warlock and Master Conjurer at your service. I'm an expert on the Plains of Oblivion, so I was an obvious choice to undertake this mission. I was raised on the Shivering Isles, so I am intimately familiar with Oblivion.
Interesting. And why were you disguised as a scamp?
A trick I picked up. Made it easier to get around the Shivering Isles. I was using it to scout the area when I saw you approaching. Some consider my methods unorthodox, but the results speak for themselves. I certainly wasn't captured by the Daedra.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Isn't this Shivering Isles in Oblivion, by the way?
Why, nothing gets past you, does it? Though I was born on your world, I grew up in Oblivion. It gives me a rather unique perspective that the Mages Guild often makes use of.
And what else can you tell me about the imprisoned mages?
Judge Zivon has them on trial in the Hall of Judgment. From what I've been able to overhear, it isn't going well for them. To get inside, we need to bring down that barrier. Then the mages and I can get back to the mission that brought us here.
So I need to destroy the crystals.
The 3 elemental crystals, yes. But more than that, we also need a key to open the locked gate. I saw them place the gate key in a guarded coffer in the northern section of the ruins.
Alright. So I need this key to... yeah, probably I should go inside first. I'll go around. So yeah, I didn't find the sky shard in the dungeon. Just forgot about it. But okay. Not a big deal. What a cute place. Three skeletons at once. Hair crystal. I really wanna know where she's hiding this hammer all the time, always. Some unreal magical hammer that can be used to smash anything. Any mega unique source of power, magical artifact, anything. Just smash it with this hammer with one shot. And that's it. Oh, hello there. This is nice. Is someone special or what? Or is this a type of Gemora? I didn't have magic to attack. Harmful flagon. Find meat, good company. Come and enjoy. Free meat. Ask for the special blend. Count the written scrolls across the bottom of the handbill. Turn back. The meat. The meat. The meat. Be ready. Okay. Goats outside? What the hell is going on? Sneaky. So crystals destroyed. And everyone happier? Probably not. I need to collect the key. Let's see where it is. Special coffee blend from Cold Harbor. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's hard to see instant from there. Anyway, should go outside. Here's the pink cow. Anyway, we can just bomb the skull until any enemy will die. Yeah. But I still choose luck from time to time. Anyway. Hell again. See something shiny on the matter of the print. Oh, hello there. Diagram. Damn, why I know all the stuff like this? On the matter of the new prisoners, we have determined that they are indeed mortals from near, members of the Mage Guild, in fact. It was our excellent good fortune to capture these invaders. It is clear that they have entered Cold Harbor illegally and for purpose that are in direct conflict with the will of Moloch. We haven't had a trial in such a long time, and should be a good show that helps bolster the morale of your servants. Of course, the verdict is a foregone conclusion. As always, your justice is swift and cruel, my master. Okay. Looks like I need to save them fast. preparing to fight, I suppose.
The trial is over. Judge Zivin found my companions guilty and sentenced them to death. They were taken to the cells below the hall while preparations are made for the execution. I'm working on a distraction to cover our escape. Did you find the key?
Yeah, I have the gate key. Let's go rescue the mages.
An excellent suggestion. There's no time to waste. Let's get inside and free the others.
Alright, let's go rescue the mages. Oh, just look at the circles. Oh, how are they fighting?
Excellent. Head down to the holding cells and free my companions. I'll guard our way out of here.
Alright.
You're no guard. Grab that key on the table and open these cages.
I don't see any key, but oh yeah, this one I suppose.
Well, what are you waiting for? Open the rest of the cages, if you please.
What happened in the trial?
The trial was a farce. They just wanted to make us squirm. Judge Zivin went on and on about fairness and equitable treatment, but he decided we were guilty from the start.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. Okay.
Ah, the fresh air of freedom. Thanks for opening that cage.
Great rescue, but now what? Do you have a plan? Thank you. This one thought we were done for after Judge Zivin sentenced us to death. How do we get out of the Hall of Judgment? They're not going to let us simply walk out of here.
Yeah, that's why Malkusvar is guarding our retreat. The way should be clear.
Malkur? Well, why didn't you say so? Tarami wondered what happened to him. But this one has had enough of this place. Let's get out of here.
I am ready when you are. Go, go, power mages.
They cast a shield spell on the gate. We're trapped.
We'll deal with the gate. Just keep them away from us until we're done.
You have been judged. You won't escape. The penalty is death.
Oh. It comes. Daedra. Oh, they're really trying to open it.
I think this has gone on long enough. Time for you to die now.
Nope. Into them for some reason.
You'll never escape my judgment, mortals.
How many ways
you
we should
myself.
stay here? How? Why is he so huge?
You
What the
weakling and found wanting, Sivon.
Enough fun and games. Let's get out of here.
It's actually a shame that such weaklings.
The diversion I set up is working. Hurry before the Daedra notice and come after us.
Yeah, that's such weaklings who will fight against Malakbar. Hey, mostly useless, probably.
We fought well, didn't we? I think we might just have a chance at turning this disaster into a successful operation.
You could make it to the Hollow City from here.
We've opened a portal to the city. Feel free to use it if you want. We're in your debt. Without your help, the others would still be locked away, or worse. We'll get to safety and begin stabilizing the portals to Nirn right away.
Okay.
All right. Let's head out. We've got portals to stabilize, you know.
And city to burn. Okay. Let's master crafting box. The working master. Blacksmith master crafting crate. I don't know. Okay, leather weapon, why not? Damn, I have 6 skill points. Oh my god. I definitely should spend them on something. Use momentum, but should I? I'm not really needed. Control Avaira, reduce the stamina cost of the wield abilities. Okay, that's good. Medium armor, I can tell. Increase their weapon and spell damage by 1% for each piece of medium armor. Oh, this is very cool. Yes, universal plus 7% of damage. That's good. Slow small, I can take another Dedix and be way faster. This is cool. I never used fighter guild abilities. To detect those invisible enemies. No. And trap. Okay, that's not really interesting. Silver Bound looks maybe interesting. I'm not sure. Maybe I should try this skill. Maybe I will use it. And definitely not. Present skills. Power resistance. Increasing magicka. Reduce the magicka cost of your abilities. Increase the maximum magicka. Yeah, I can take the spaces, but they're so boring. The working, yeah, I can raise metal working. Because now I can wear armor 36 plus, so yeah, I will need it. Probably I also need metal extraction. About others, they are in. Maybe I was wrong when raising it, I'm not sure. Maybe we should keep it what level? I actually don't remember. Temper expertise, increase the chance of improving items with tempers. Provisioning. How's the make of up to level 19 recipes? How to use standard green recipes. I would. I mostly don't need woodworking. Alchemy. Medicinal use when in potion result in fact last longer. I never using potions. I'm not sure about crafting food. But maybe they can be good, I don't know. Yeah, let's upgrade it. And now I have additional skill. Now where should I place it? And do I really need it? That's the question. It would be nice to have more of these bars to make different variants. Because I don't know. But those thermobolts have very nice damage. 5k damage. Still weaker than other stuff. I don't know. Definitely not right now. Later I can probably raise the skill and test it. Yeah, I need to go to the shrine to unlock it. Actually, it's already enough time. Because today is Sunday and on Sundays only short streams. Because Sunday is D&D day for me. And I will start D&D soon. Okay, not start but join for D&D. So, that's it for today. Today was a short stream. Tomorrow will be a Pathfinder. I'm not sure about other days because I need to check the time of release of New World. Definitely will be mostly New World next week. And maybe even I will not play Elder Scrolls for some time while I not do the main campaign of quests in New World. It probably will take around a week, I suppose. But maybe I will do at least one stream of Elder Scrolls, I'm not sure. Maybe at least short one. Because I wanna at least end this main quest line to not forget all the stuff. Oh yeah. Anyway. Thank you for watching. Continue next time. Tomorrow we will be Pathfinder and yeah. See you next time. Good weekend guys and yeah, bye bye.